Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to figure out if companies are actually doing as well as they say they are. Today we're diving into StratCap Digital Infrastructure REIT Inc. And let's just say their latest report has you US curious about some fee waivers. Ever wonder if a company is asking its advisor for a little break? Well, StratCap Digital Infrastructure REIT Inc. seems to be doing just that, or rather their advisor is giving them one. It is a small amount, but it might tell us something about how things are going behind the scenes. So, what is StratCap Digital Infrastructure REIT Inc.? Think of them as a company that owns and manages digital infrastructure, like data centers, which are super important for all the online stuff we do. They operate as a real estate investment trust, or REIT, which means they own properties that generate income. Alright, let's get straight to the point of this filing. It is all about a management fee waiver. This happened on the 24th of October of last year. Basically, the company that manages StratCap Digital Infrastructure, REIT Inc., called StratCap Digital Infrastructure Advisors TLLC, decided to give the REIT a break. They agreed to waive or not collect a certain amount of management fees that were owed to them by the REIT. This agreement is what outlines how the advisor gets paid for their services. It is like the rulebook for their relationship. Now, $39,000 might not sound like a huge number for a big corporation, but it is the reason behind the waiver that is interesting. It specifically covers the management fees for the month of September 2025. This means for that month, the REIT did not have to pay its advisor $39,000. So, why would an advisor waive fees? There are a few possibilities. Sometimes it is a way to help out a company that is going through a tough patch, maybe to preserve cash. Other times it could be a strategic move to encourage future growth or to signal confidence in the company's long-term prospects. Or it could simply be a negotiation or a gesture of goodwill. Without more information, it's hard to say the exact motive. But it is definitely something to keep an eye on, especially for a company in the digital infrastructure space that relies on steady investment and cash flow. Looking at who signed off on this, we see Michael Widener, who holds the titles of Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer. This means he is responsible for the company's financial health and its cash. His signature here confirms that the company is aware of and accepting this fee waiver. While this filing doesn't contain extensive financial tables for us to dive deep into a Warren Buffett style analysis, this fee waiver is a signal. It suggests that the company might be facing some financial pressure or is proactively managing its expenses. For a REIT, maintaining strong cash flow is crucial for paying dividends to shareholders and for funding new investments in digital infrastructure. A waiver like this, even a relatively small one, could indicate a need to conserve capital or a desire to boost short-term financial performance. It is important to remember that digital infrastructure is a growing sector with high demand. Companies in this space often require significant capital for development and expansion. Therefore, any hint of financial strain or unusual financial maneuvers warrants attention. We'll be watching to see if this is a one-time event or part of a larger trend for StratCap Digital Infrastructure REIT Inc. On the bright side, the company is involved in a sector that is booming. The demand for data storage, processing, and connectivity is only going to increase as technology advances. Companies that can effectively manage their infrastructure and finances in this landscape have a strong potential for growth. The question is whether StratCap Digital Infrastructure REIT Inc. is capitalizing on this potential as efficiently as it could be. This fee waiver, while minor on its own, is a piece of the puzzle. It's a reminder that even in growing sectors, financial management is key. We will continue to monitor StratCap Digital Infrastructure REIT Inc. to see if this is a temporary measure or a sign of deeper financial considerations at play. Alright, that is our quick decode of StratCap Digital Infrastructure REIT Inc.'s latest filing. What is your take on this fee waiver and what it might mean for the company's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate insights. Don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description, for more discussions and to connect with fellow analysts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.